beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your Soulmate Journey reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for money, e-gifts, donations, it is not me, it is a scam. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. So if anyone on those platforms contacts you, asks you for money, please report them. It is fake, okay? Let's get straight to your Soulmate Journey reading, my beautiful Cancerians. I'm doing things a little bit differently at the moment. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly as well as mine. I've already done the sage here, so I thought it would be nice to extend the cleansing towards your vicinity using sound. So just be mindful, there's going to be 3 loud sounds. So if you are wearing headphones, please adjust them to make sure I do not hurt your wonderful ears. And let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, let us start on the Soulmate Journey. Now, this reading is for those who've already met their soulmate and for those who have yet to meet their soulmate. I will be describing your soulmate journey to date, whether you've met them or not. I will be doing some extra cards right at the end for those who have not met their soulmate, and we'll see what time frame we've got coming on in, or what what you need to look out for before you meet this person. So let us see what happens on this journey for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding the Soulmate Journey? Now I'm using a 9 card spread. This is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? Okay, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, there's 1 card there. I thought there was 2, but I just need to make sure. Yeah, there's only 1 card there. Interesting. For some reason I thought there was 2. Okay, let us move on. Okay. Okay, so very transformative energy here. This person, your soulmate, is someone who brings great change in your life. We will be getting an overall balanced energy of your soulmate's journey. I'll talk about them all as soon as as soon as I get all the cards here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? 5, 2. So great change. This is a major, interesting. They don't normally ask me, but they want another card in that position. So, okay. Thank you so much. I'm sure we're grateful. Thank you so much. Okay. So we have, interesting. Your soulmate path journey is quite complex. Okay. Bit like Virgos. They were quite complex in their reading as well, but also there was one reading, it was Sagittarius, was extremely complex too. So if you've got placements in those areas, perhaps there's something in those readings for you also. But let us begin. Now, this is the Death card. Okay, so this first position is a card to describe your soulmate, someone who brings great transformative energy to your world, Cancer, someone who has the power to inspire you, but also to help you change things that are not working for you. Now, they're not coming into your life to sort of like teach you a lesson of how to be different at all, but your person is a very different kind of person. They're not the typical kind of norm. I feel like they're a little bit quirky, left field, a little bit eccentric, this person, which is wonderful. They stand out from the crowd. This person, they've been through a lot, this person. This person has risen from the ashes, and oh wow, I've never noticed this on this card before, ever. They just asked me to look at this person's forehead, okay, on this card, okay? So their third eye is really open, really wide open, but actually there's something about this person, Cancer, that sometimes they try to avoid their intuition, almost like on purpose. They're scared of doing that. Now, I do not get that energy often. That's where you come in, Cancer, because you're so intuitive and so grounded in your emotions that you trust your intuition implicitly. You're here to teach them as well. This is your position of what you're here to teach them. And we got the High Priestess there. So it is a trust in things that are not logical sometimes. Trusting in intuition, trusting in the process, those sort of things. You balance each other out, actually. They try to block this. But actually, this person brings... They have the power to actually, using their voice or their gift, they have the power to actually change the world if they wanted to. But there's something here where they shy away from that. Now, really interesting, they're showing me a dragon, okay, when I'm looking at this card. So, I mean, this is Scorpio energy, so either your person is a Scorpio, they're afraid of their inner power, they're actually afraid of their power, or your person was born in the year of the dragon. They're showing me a dragon, so either this person has a temper, I'm going to pull a card on it. Now, of course, this person is very loving. This person is very in their head, though, okay? This person's quite analytical. They've gone through major changes in their world. Now, this could be from, it's almost like there was some sort of ancestral wounding that happened when they were younger. Either they were almost forced to not be who they felt they were. Let me get that a different way. It's almost like if they wanted to be creative, wanted to be a painter, artist, actor, I don't know, writer, there's the way that they were brought up, they were like, their family unit was like, no, you get a solid job, you become someone who earns money, you follow a set of rules to get good grounding, okay? So it's almost like their creativity was stifled, and this person is trying to rediscover that about themselves. This person's not stuck, though. They're not stagnant in their energy. This person, they have moments of obsession, but they're here to make great changes, okay? They're always breaking old habits. They're always trying to better themselves, this person, okay? And they always try and find their passion for things. They always try and find deeper meaning in things. They're very intuitively deep, but they shy away from it. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on this person's energy. They may have strong Scorpio in their placements. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this person, I mean, they're deeply committed to you. They're very inspirational, this person. Aces are divinely guided from the universe. Whenever I've been sort of clarifying the central position, it's always an ace that pretty much comes up. So this is a gift from the universe, this person, and you are a gift to this person also. This person's very passionate, but they use knowledge to blossom. This person's quite heady. They're always seeking or have a thirst for knowledge. They are someone who, now Cancer, please don't take this the wrong way, but this person is a bit of a late bloomer when it comes to romance and things like that. They're learning, okay? Because I feel like their creativity or something was stifled when they were younger, so they were always felt like they could not express themselves, but they are transforming themselves. I'm going to go again to, so I feel like this person, they're very inspirational. They have a desire to always create new in their world. They're always seeking a new plan or a new, they're always searching for the other. Five of Pentacles, yeah. As you can see, look, this person, when they were younger, they were blooming, they were blossoming, but something stifled them. It was almost like their growth was stunted. Okay, their emotions were, and they're trying to come back to their center, Cancer. That's where you come in. You're actually, because you're so deep and wonderfully emotive, you were meant to find a person who was like this. So you can, it's almost like if they're an earth sign, for example, because there's strong Virgo here. We got some Scorpio, Virgo, we've got a lot of air, so this person's in their head a lot. So we've got, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. It's almost like if you're the water, okay? You're the one who nurtures, okay? There's a lot of growth here, but this person, it's almost like they don't trust themselves, or sometimes they prevent themselves from blooming. I'm going to go one more. I feel like this person's learned abandonment. They're awakening for sure, okay? Now, you may, by meeting you, they may have awakened, or they awakened just before they met you, Cancer. But they've known loss, they've known abandonment. This person felt pretty much like a bit of a lone wolf throughout their life until they connected with you. Even if they were in other relationships, this person felt alone. They always felt like they were defender and protector kind of energy, but they always felt like they were not connecting with others. Definitely not in the way that they've connected with you. I'm just going to go one more on this position. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Spiritually, they are very, very aware, okay? I mean, we've gone from an Ace of Wands here to a King of Wands. So you're it's almost like you're the component that allows this person to become bolder in who they are. There's a lot of passion here. This person has the power to be very charming, but they're quite private in their energy. You raise them up. This person, they're very independent. They march to the beat of their own drum. They have an inner light that they don't often display to other people. They actually have the power to be an influencer. This person they've got very good leadership skills. This person is actually, deep down, they're confident within themselves. There's no doubt about it. They have confidence, but it's almost like they don't toot their own horn, or they are a master at their craft, but sometimes they just hold it within, okay? They have the power to inspire other people, and they're very creative, but as you can see, their journey in life, this is the start. If you're thinking about them as children, when they came here to this world, they were full of that bright sparks at the beginning. They were intuitive, they were starting to grow, they were blossoming into something, but either something stifled them along the way. Either they were told they were not meant to follow that path, or they felt they could not be due to finances, because we got Five of Pentacles indicates worry or loss of finances. Their worry about finances, not particularly at the start perhaps a very financially well-off person, but grew their own wealth, this person. But I feel like somewhere along their line, they felt like they could not express themselves fully, okay? And they're transforming. Their lifetime is to transform, to rise from the ashes. They experienced a lot of hardship, adversity in their life. They always felt like they had to fight against the system or fight against restrictions, but they are like that phoenix rising from the ashes. They move, they rebirth, and they are someone who is actually, quite a leader, someone who's very passionate. They're very higher achiever. They're very strong in their emotions. They're reconnecting to their emotions, okay? So whether that is before you met this person, you allowed them to, they blossomed just before they got to you, they had an awakening, or they've grown in the relationship with you and become stronger and more confident within themselves. They're on a journey of discovery, your soulmate, okay? Now we all are, of course, but they're just giving me that energy that this person has the ability to change their surroundings all the time. You may have felt like sometimes they were also a chameleon, they change themselves to fit in with their situation in order to feel comfortable or rise. It's not because they're not being authentic, okay? It's because they're finding who they are in those moments. They're still being authentic. We can still be our wonderful selves and adapt to our situations. This person's very adaptable. They are like the wolf, endures quite a lot, can thrive even in the most difficult of situations, okay? So yeah, very passionate person. Now, what were you like in a past lifetime? You and this person, your soul contract in a past life. Now, you may ask, why is this relevant? It's because it teaches us who we are when we come to this lifetime. So the Five of Air indicates there was a lot of conflict, okay? So it's almost like you and this person, you may have had a relationship that either you overthought in a past life, or there was a relationship of, how can I put that? Very truthful. I mean, when you get a Five of Air, especially in this deck, it means tension or conflict. It means either you were both your honest, authentic selves, but there was conflict there. So perhaps both of you felt like you could not be who you wanted to be. So that's why I feel like it's transmuting into this lifetime. An energy of not truly being allowed to be who you were. So there may have been some sort of restrictions on, maybe your relationship was forbidden, or there was some sort of tension, or you had a difference of opinions. Perhaps, for example, you came from two different houses that did not get on, and therefore your love was unrequited. I'm going to pull a card on that because they're indicating that your relationship caused quite a stir in a past relationship, in a past life relationship. Can you please guide my beautiful, the Moon card and the Four of Wands? So either you had a hidden relationship, it caused quite a stir. This was something that was kept under wraps, or as I said, you could not be who you wanted to be. The Moon card is uncertainty, but it's also fear. It could be hidden, So the Moon card indicates that you and this person, you needed to trust your intuition and be with each other, and that's exactly what you were. But as you can see, from two different backgrounds here, so different. So as you can see, we've got a wonderful fox there howling at the moon, and we've got like this figure here who's also like an octopus. So perhaps they're indicating, so different backgrounds, perhaps forbidden in some way. Whatever your relationship was, it had to be kept secret. And the Four of Wands is either you got married in secret or you eloped. Four of Wands indicates, you may not have got married, but you may have run off to be together, and sort of lived out who you were in authenticity. So there was a lot of conflict. And again, why is it relevant? Because you may have felt like you and this person had conflicts in this lifetime, being your wonderful self. And as you can see already, your person, excuse me, your person may have felt stifled or restricted, and it may have been mirrored energy. You may have felt the same. So for example, Cancer, because you're a wonderfully emotive kind of person, your emotions are just key to your superpower, okay? You just intuitively know things. You're emphatic, you're nurturing, you're caring. But when you were younger, for example, if someone hurt you, the wounds were deep. You may have cried a little bit more easily than, say, the next child, because you're very sensitive, and you may have had strict parents that said, don't be crying crocodile tears, or those horrible sentences that they say, things like, man up, or all of those horrible things, may have stifled who you felt like you were in the moment. Now, of course, they seem like such innocuous small things to excuse me, children, when they, if you're crying or something and someone says, oh, come on, it's not that bad, you're always a crybaby or whatever, you're actually stifling a wonderful child's expression, okay? So if you felt like that was something when you were growing up, to lesser or varying degrees, it can be even worse. It could be, there could be abuse there. It could be, it feels like you could not express yourself and blossom fully to who you're supposed to be in this lifetime. But you're changing, and your soulmate is also evolving as well. So I feel like that's why it's relevant that we look at the past life sort of relationship that you had, because maybe in this lifetime you've met each other again, and either friends do not like the union, or family members are like, really, you want this person? Or there's something here. It's transformative. You and this person, no matter what, you're meant to be together and love each other, okay? And also we got third position here, which is, why is this person in your current lifetime? And it's so interesting because I just did a Virgo reading, Cancer, and they got Cancerian energy coming through, or water energy, Scorpio, as well as Pisces energy coming through. And they were actually meant to sort of, how can I put that? They were meant to help their counterpart see things more logically, and their counterpart was meant to help them see things more emotionally or intuitively. And it's vice versa here, okay? Especially since we've got like two queens here. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. But your person, this person is here in your current lifetime to help you see things a little bit more logically. You bring the emotion, you bring the nurturing, the care, the healing, supportive energy, and they bring a bit more strategy, a little bit more planning to your relationship. Whether you've met this person or not, Cancer, there's an energy here of self-respect, also healthy boundaries. We are meant to find healthy, strong boundaries within ourselves before we meet our soulmate, but if there's any tweaks, this person raises you up so that you can notice where you need to build stronger, healthy boundaries. I'm going to pull a card on that because the owl on the card indicates knowledge, wisdom. So I feel like this person is someone who helps you see where you may, for example, overextend your love to people who do not deserve it. So for example, if you've got a friend who always is asking you for advice and care and help, and you love being there, Cancer, because you're a good person, you're so full of love. And if that person, you know, sometimes they just don't take the advice that you give them, or they're always there, and whenever you need them, Cancer, they're not there for you, okay? This soulmate of yours may help you notice patterns like that, where you should be a little bit more discerning about your energy, not less caring, but more discerning about, you know, over giving. So I feel like the Fool card, yeah. The Fool card is about taking leaps of faith as well, taking chances, so, but calculated risks. So this person is there to teach you strong, healthy boundaries, shrewd decisions, okay? And, you know, intuitively you feel things, but also they want you to see like strategy as well. Now, I'm not talking about someone's going to come on into your life, Cancer, if you haven't met this person already, and is going to school you or change you in any way. It's a natural flow that you start to absorb their energy. They are like this, so you absorb their energy. So they're a bit more in their head. They're a bit more, you know, they make calculated decisions and risks. They don't really take leaps of faith and risks without having the knowledge to back it up. So, but you intuitively, you may go on hunches or things like that. Not to say that you won't investigate things further, Cancer, but you know when things are off with your intuition. This person is helping you to reach for a better life. Now, you're doing that all by yourself. But when you're together, it's almost like you both raise each other up to make really good decisions, take leaps of faith or take risks or gambles on new paths, new adventures. I feel also this person helps you to remember your childlike spirit. You and this person together, you're a bit like teenagers, the way that you sort of bounce off each other, and it's wonderful kind of like energy. The Fool card often connects to a younger, youthful energy. So it's about remembering that even though the journey of life is all about, you know, planning and paying bills and strategizing and having a plan and all of those things, they also still have that childlike, quirky spirit that both of you can vibe together and just run off and have fun, okay? So I feel like both of you are bouncing off each other in this lifetime with regards to that. Now, I do feel like you and this person, when you were young, may have had to grow up quicker than usual, okay? More responsibility was put on your shoulders. You may have even been a first child, for example, because they were just giving me this element of responsibility that feels very heavy on the shoulders and may have prevented, in some areas, blossoming or being allowed to be who you were or are. Let's correct that, who you are, because who you are is who you are, okay? But some people may try to put you or fit you into a box when you're younger and make you be a certain way. And you and this person came to this lifetime to transform that energy and break that cycle and be who you are, be your wonderful selves. Now, this is your soul contract right through here. Okay, so this is the fourth position, and it is all three cards. So the Ace of Air is about destiny and fate intervening. So this soul contract, this position describes your soul contract. It's destiny. It is fated for you and this person to be together, but also it is about breaking through hardships. Okay, you and this person are meant to take that journey of life together, hold each other's hands, even in adversity, and be with each other and raise each other up. Also, this energy is about velocity, speed, okay? Making changes quite quickly together to move forward for your highest good. It's also about collective information, you and this person absorbing information and having like sparking off each other with ideas, great communication skills, you and this person. You may not find that you're able to talk to other people in the way that you can talk to your soulmate, and vice versa. This person confides in you, Cancer. It's a very private kind of energy. They don't just wander off asking other people for advice. This person, they're quite, it's not that they're solitary, but I do feel like they feel huge responsibility, and they only feel like they can confide in a very few people, and they don't really open up to many. I feel like it's you, Cancer, they really trust. Now the Ace of Air also indicates an energy of clarity. Okay, it's almost like both of you can see clearly. You're both super honest with each other, okay? But I feel like you also prevent this person from overthinking by emotionally bringing something to the table and your intuition to help guide. So, you know, they may come with this. I feel both of you are very intelligent creatures, okay? But they may lead with their head a little bit more, and you lead a little bit more with your heart, and you balance each other off really wonderfully, okay? Both of you together, you thrive. You may find that you either work with each other, in some way you start to work with each other, or you build a very successful home life as well, is what they're giving me. Now we have the Two of Earth. The Two of Earth is whoever this person is, both you and this person, I feel like you've got to find a balance between work and play, okay? Because sometimes you and this person may really help each other with all the problems to do with work and everything like that. But and both of you can sometimes be workaholics because you enjoy, either you work together at some point or you enjoy your work so much. The other, you have to teach each other moments of making time for fun. Okay, the Two of Earth also indicates that sometimes you do a lot of multitasking. So both of you could take on a couple of jobs, or both of you are always doing stuff. You're always like, it's almost like if you and this person were baking a cake, for example, you'd be there like mixing the batter and putting on the stuff in the little, you know, all the batter mixture into like little containers, and they'd already have had the containers ready and buttered it up so that they grease-proofed it and everything like that, and they've already put on the oven. It's almost like you work in sync. You both multitask really well, and you're on, it's almost like there's a duality about you both, okay? So I feel like at some point you work together, but also you work separately as well. That's what I'm getting here with this Two of Earth. I also feel there's a little element of indecision here, okay? It's almost like in the uncertain moments, you work together. I'm gonna have to pull a card on the Two of Air, because I feel like you both take time to compromise, okay, which is really wonderful. But there may be moments where you argue, for example, and rather than just hash it out straight away, you may go into a silent mode, where you may take a day or two out in silence, fuming, seething at things. I mean, it's natural. We all do it at some point, Cancer, whether we're with our soulmates, our twin flames, or whether we're with friends or whatever. But I feel like there's moments where you and this person, when you argue and it really cuts deep, I feel like you both, because you trust each other so intrinsically, that when you hurt each other, it's almost like you spin each other off into a silence to brood for a little while, and then you come back together. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that. That's the soul contract that you have with each other. But it's almost like both of you are meant to embrace the uncertainty in life. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Four of Wands. I mean, both of you, such beautiful energy here. Both of you, you celebrate each other. But as you can see, you know, the Two of Air, there's silences, then you come back and you reunite. You always return to each other. The Four of Wands is a reunite card, okay? But it's almost like if you argue to the point where you're like, you know what, I'm done, I can't do this, neither of you can walk away. You always find a way to mend it, to heal it, okay? Now, everybody's soulmate journey is different, and no matter how much we love a person, we will always argue at some point. There's always going to be tough moments in a relationship. I'm not here to say it's all unicorns and rainbows, Cancer, but what I am here to say that you always find a breakthrough. You and this person, you always find a way, okay? You always find a way, because there is a bond here that it comes from past lives, and also even in uncertainty, even in uncertain circumstances around the world, whatever that may be, external circumstances, you always have got each other, okay? There's a bond here that is to be celebrated. You always raise each other up. I'm going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Good angels, can you please? Yeah. I mean, this just gives the exact same cards. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We have the Strength card, which is, I mean, look at that. Even when things are going tough, you both have the courage to calm each other's demons or calm each other's anger or rage or struggle. Okay. And both of you, even through moments of pride, Cancer, you both seem to manage to overcome the pride and come back towards each other. The World card indicates you complete the cycle. You know, you and this person are fulfilled with each other, and you know that you are meant to come together, divine timing. And if you haven't met this person yet, Cancer, it will be divine timing. We'll see right at the end when you're meant to meet this person. But both of you, you love yourselves fully, you respect each other as well as yourselves, and there is unconditional love here, okay? No matter where you are in the world or what's going on in the world, you always come back together, you raise each other up. And we got the Eight of Cups here, it's in the reverse. When you get it in the reverse, it basically means that you fully learn from your mistakes. You and this person, you know, you don't want to walk away from each other. You don't find each other emotionally not fulfilling. You always want to learn how you can do better for each other to serve the relationship, because both of you know that you're meant to be. Okay, so beautiful energy. Not everybody tries to work on a relationship, especially these days. I'm a bit of an old soul, so you know, there's a difference between working on something and someone else not or refusing to work and do the work. But you and this person, you both work on wanting to be better for each other and for the union. Now, the fifth position is the Queen of Earth. The fifth position is important lessons that they teach you as well, which is to love yourself fully and also know that you are, you know, whether you're male or female, you're a domestic god or goddess, they want to build a home with you, that you are lovable, that they are someone that they want to build a future with you. Now, this also is an energy of knowing that you're all good by yourself, Cancer, that you are resourceful by yourself. Whether you're with this person or not, you have individuality, you stand alone in your energy, and you're very successful whether you're with this person or not. You don't need to be raised up, okay? But in a partnership, when there is moments of one partner leading and the other one sitting back, and then vice versa, there's always a flip, okay? Now, the Queen of Earth, often there are rabbits in the cards, which means abundance, which means a multiplication of abundance. So they want you to see that you are very good at being resourceful with what you got, but also that you have the power to do better, to do more, to do, you know, that you can't, even moments where you feel like you cannot proceed, this person shows you that you are just like an earth goddess or an earth god, where you are capable of great things. So also, I feel like this person, they want to build a home with you. I feel like this person, as soon as they meet you, they can see a future with you and you alone, Cancer. This person wants to go the distance. They want to build something solid with you. Also, they see in you what sometimes you do not see in yourself, Cancer, which is determination, commitment to goals and dreams, willpower, strength to achieve and accomplish great things. They see someone who is dependable, grounded, loyal, but also practical. Now, you may have joked at some point, Cancer, especially because of your emotions, you may have felt like you're not practical in certain situations, but actually you are, okay? You don't give yourself the benefit of the doubt in some areas. Also, they want you... Okay, now these readings, they haven't really been giving me names or images because I'm trying to understand the energy for people who've already met their soulmate, and for those who are to meet their soulmate. I want to see the journey, the contract that you've been given for this lifetime. They've just given me, either it's a word or a name, but they gave me Lemmy. So if your name is Lemmy, or it's a place, or it is a nickname, Lemmy, please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure how it resonates, so I'm going to have to leave that there. If it does not resonate for you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means whoever it does connect to, they just need to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. But this person is here to not teach you, but show you about deep commitment. This person is by your side, that they will never leave you. They will never leave your side, that they're committed to you and you alone, that they want to take the journey of life with you, that there is love, that they're all in this relationship, okay? Because it's just like your past relationship. No matter the conflict, no matter the external circumstances, no matter who is against the relationship, you may have found like your soulmate's family may have wanted them to marry someone else, or their friends did, or something else. No matter the external circumstances, this person, Cancer, they always want you. They love you, and there is nobody else, okay? No one comes close. So that's what I'm getting with that energy. Also, this person, they're forward moving. As I said, they're very transformative, so they may try to help you move forward on things as well, where sometimes you may feel a little bit nervous or a little bit of fear, and you may want to bury your head in the sand at some point. They help you move forward, okay? And I'm not saying that you're the sort of person who would bury your head in the sand. Oh, they're just giving me that someone's got a mosquito bite or something here. It's very itchy. I mean, I haven't got one, but they're indicating someone's got something, a bite or something here, itchy on the left arm up. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Again, it's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. They just want that person to pay close attention to the reading. If it's the same person it connects to, let me know. That'd be great, okay? Excuse me. Now, the Five of Fire is in the 6th position. How can you deepen your relationship, okay, with the soulmate? And it's honor each other's differences, okay? The Five of Fire is about conflict. You know, every relationship, there will be arguments. It clears the air. It's healthy. Okay, if obviously it is making you feel horrendous and you just can't take it anymore, then of course, then it's time to reevaluate and walk away from anything that does not emotionally serve you, Cancer, at all. But with this soulmate energy, I feel like you and this person, you're meant to teach each other patience and compromising energy, appreciating that sometimes you're both very different people who come from very different, like left field kind of places, and it's okay not to understand each other initially, but that's how you transform, by seeking to understand each other on a deeper level with that Queen of Air, okay? So I feel like you and your person may have felt at times where you're on the sidelines of either society or on the sidelines of your family, that you're misunderstood, but that's what's really intriguing both of you together. That's what you both love about each other, because you understand what it is to be different, okay? Because the Five of Fire is a different energy. In this deck in particular, it is about honoring differences and diversity and being united in diversity. Excuse me. Speaking up. I mean, I just lost my voice there for a second. You know, so again, it comes back to whatever was going on in a previous life, you had to fight to be together. It was either you had to have it in secret, but now it's about speaking up, okay, and honoring your differences or honoring your relationship. It doesn't have to be the norm, whatever the norm may be these days. There is no norm. We're breaking patterns, and which is wonderful, because we're actually appreciating each other for our own individualism and recognizing that there is love in many different forms, in many different packages, okay? And it's about honoring that, and that's how you honor each other as well. So I feel like both of you spark off each other. You're so wonderfully different, but also similar, that it's just wonderful, okay? Now, how can you help them grow, okay, in your union? Now, the Three of Wands is about expansion. It is about, you know, traveling, perhaps opening up horizons. Maybe you teach this person to go a little bit further afield, and also to recognize that they are capable of achieving great things. You actually help raise them up. When you and this person get together, it's almost like opportunities come towards you. There's a lot of abundance, actually. But you may teach this person how to adapt and harmonize with their heart's desire. Whereas before, when they were younger, they were told they could not follow their heart, or they could not follow creativity. You actually teach them something different. You teach them to follow their true north. You teach them how to be, that they are on the right path, okay? You also, both you and this person, when you are together, there is success. You actually move in the right direction towards success, okay? The Three of Fire also is an energy of working together. You and this person, you sort of just click, you work together. As I said, it's like instinctive, intuitive. You just, even right down to baking a cake, you're just doing, okay? If one of you has said, you know what, we didn't pay that bill on Friday, you're just like, wow, I'm already on the phone to that person right now paying the bill. It's like that. You know, you're working in sync, you're sparking off each other. And we got the High Priestess. So you do sort of teach them to honor their intuition and any sort of hunches that they've got, to trust their instincts, because before they may have been taught not to, just like you have, but you overcame that cycle. That's what you were meant to do in this life, to transform any life cycles that were imposed upon you so that you could transform and be your wonderful selves and live the life that you were always meant to live. The High Priestess also is about, you know, the High Priestess is a sorcerer, okay? And there's something here about the third eye chakra that is blocked for your person. They block it intentionally. You teach them to open it, actually. You encourage them without even saying anything, Cancer, because of your emphatic energy, because of your psychic ability in yourself, because you're a water element. So I feel like you teach them to see what is not readily seen, okay? And again, it's not like teaching as in you must do this or this A plus B equals C. It's not like that. It's because your energy is just being wonderfully authentic. They're actually absorbing that energy and seeing, they're witnessing how you do things, and you're witnessing how they do things, and you're both absorbing each other, and sort of it's a knock-on effect, okay? So the High Priestess, you teach this person to understand that sometimes what is readily available with these to be seen with the eyes is not necessarily the undercurrent or the truth of a situation. You encourage this person to go deeper and trust the intuition. And if something is off, Cancer, even if like you look around, you're like, say for example, you and a person are meeting, you and your soulmate are meeting a new person for the first time, and intuitively your instincts are going, something's wrong. This person, I cannot trust this person. And your person, your soulmate, is going, oh, come on, they seem all right, they seem fine. You're like, no. There's something about them that is just off. I don't know what it is. And they're like, come on, Cancer, you're being irrational, okay? See things a little bit more logically, okay? Investigate things further. And you're like, okay, I'll do that. So you absorb that energy of wanting to see things a little bit more from a different perspective, having clarity of purpose. You align yourself with your truth though, and a couple of months down that line, that person that you felt something was off about, they present their true colors and there was something off. And then your soulmate sees that you were right. So you encourage this person to see the undercurrent of situations, whether it's people, whether it's opportunities, whether it's business opportunities, whatever it is, you encourage them to see something from a new perspective, something that is not rational, okay? You know, some people reject anything that's not rational. And I feel like sometimes your person has been that person because they've been stifled in their energy. Now, there's a lot of love here. There's always an energy of coming back to each other. Yeah, so much love. I just wanted to clarify the love because right now we don't have any water. So I just wanted to see, and they've given me the highest sort of energy of water that there is. So we got King of Cups. So much love here. Your soulmate absolutely adores you. Okay, and if you have not met this person will absolutely worship you, okay, like you will them. Now this is Scorpio energy. So again, transformative love, Scorpio energy right here. So they may have strong Scorpio placements, but as you can see, this person is quite reserved in their emotions. As you can see in this particular, you know, it's almost like they love you, but sometimes they're afraid to go a little bit deeper. And Cancer, you teach them to go a little bit deeper, okay? But so much love. This person like would do anything for you, okay? Okay, they just said, and this is, I think this is mythology. Your love is a sort of love that would launch 1,000 ships for. Now, right off the bat, I cannot think of the mythological story that's from, but it's like, is it Helena? Someone launched 1,000 ships to find her love or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to look that up. So, but the sentence they gave me is, your love is the sort of love that would launch 1,000 ships for. So basically they're indicating this person would do absolutely anything to be by your side and have your love and be loved by you as much as they love you. Okay, now for those of you who have not met this person yet or have not experienced this journey to date, I feel like it's not that the delay, but I feel like you were meant to have breakthroughs in your relationships to honor yourself and know that you don't need somebody, Cancer, to love you. You're very self-sufficient all by yourself. I feel like there's something within you that you feel like you have to accomplish first before you come towards your soulmate. So those people, Cancerians, who are already with their soulmate, you may have noticed that you actually had to get either a career or financial stability before you actually came together with your soulmate. There was some sort of breakthrough moment before you just met your soulmate, and Cancer, that's what you were meant to experience on your soulmate life path. For those who are waiting for your soulmate, you're meant to experience that breakthrough before you meet this person. So I'm just going to see what it is. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians who have not met their soulmate yet? Can you give them a timeline or what they're meant to experience before? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so we got fear, loss. So it's the same as your soulmate. You know, same journey. If you've felt like you were stifled in your energy or felt like you could not blossom into the person that you were always meant to be or express yourself, you're meant to break through that. You're meant to blossom despite the circumstances, the restrictions that are placed upon you, whether that's financial restrictions. They're indicating there's awakening here. You're meant to overcome fear and love yourself fully and be who you are authentically without any restrictions, to shine your light no matter what. And then there's love. Absolutely. I mean, if you've noticed the cards, if you watch all my other readings, and I shuffle the deck, I cannot plan what Spirit gives you for the cards. But if you notice in all of the readings that I've been doing, when I ask for a timeline of what is meant to occur, Cancer, before you meet your soulmate, they've always given me the advice first and then an ace. It's literally been an Ace of Cups or an Ace of Fire and then an Ace of Pentacles. You know, so they are indicating that that's when divine timing occurs. Aces are gifts from the universe. So the Five of Pentacles indicates you may have had to experience some sort of loss in a relationship first before you experience your true love, your soulmate energy. But it's almost like you're not meant to overthink it. You're not meant to stifle your energy or your growth because of it. You're meant to learn from it. You're meant to blossom in spite of the circumstances. Okay, so don't restrict yourself from blooming or being your wonderful self. Allow your beautiful light to continue to shine, even if you've been hurt in a previous relationship. Don't guard yourself so that you prevent yourself from blossoming or being seen. Shine that wonderful light. Don't let anyone dull your shine, okay? No matter the heartbreak. I know it's easier said than done. It took me many years to process a relationship that broke me completely. Emotionally, physically, mentally. You know, I lost everything. So it took me many years to process that. And as soon as I started to put myself first and process that and not allow myself to be governed by circumstance. We can all experience circumstances of loss, change, and duality and all of those things, but we are not a product of that. We choose to overcome it and move forward and leave it behind, okay? So they just want you to be aware of that. And then Ace of Cups indicates the new love comes on in. So whatever it is you're processing, okay, come out of your comfort zone. Let yourself shine. If, for example, you feel like you're holding yourself back or you feel like you're not ready to experience love right now, there's an element here, as you can see, this person is in some way preventing themselves from blossoming. So either you feel like you're preventing yourself from moving forward because you haven't reached out to find love, for example. We all want love, but if we're sitting on the sofa just watching the TV and not putting ourselves on apps or online dating or joining groups, putting ourselves into hobbies or groups or settings where we may meet somebody, then, you know, we are preventing ourselves from reaching out, as it were, to others in order to connect with someone. So they want you to look at areas in your world where you may be actually protecting yourself in a way. Please don't shoot the messenger. This is the energy that I'm getting. Also, we've got the Ace of Cups. This is a very transformative love that comes on in for you. See all the butterflies? Now, butterflies, they connect to the Death card, which is the transformation card right here. Death card, endings bringing new beginnings. So remember, anything that you're letting go of that you feel is stagnant, whether it's relationships that don't work, you're releasing it, you're letting it go, you're about to embrace love, new love that's coming on in here that will lead to a higher level of commitment, a proposal either of marriage or children if that's what you're wanting. If you can't have children, for example, or you don't want children because, you know, we all have choices. I feel like this is a deeply committed love soulmate that is coming on in here that will lead to a higher level commitment and will take the journey of life. Okay, this person is different from all the rest. Okay, as you can see, there could be like thousands of butterflies. There could be thousands of opportunities to meet love here that is all consuming and changing love, but there's just one that is for you right there, and you will know. That person will distract you, and you will know that person as soon as you meet that person. Okay, but coming out of your comfort zone is important. Seeing energies of loss from a different perspective. Whenever you get a Five of Cups or a Five of Pentacles, it's about looking at your loss and turning it around as to how you can gain. For example, if you've loved the wrong person for such a long time, Cancer, and you've not been fulfilled or rewarded by getting love back from that person, as soon as you let it go, you will meet someone who loves you in the way that you've always desired to be loved. Okay, think of all the wonderful love you can give to the new person who will love you exponentially. Okay, so I will leave it there. I hope I'm just going to get a Wisdom of the Oracle card before we close. Okay, thinker. Yeah, so as I said, this person that you're with is kind of a thinker. They're always in their head. Okay, now we've got it in the reverse. So I guess it's about not overthinking, because when you've got overthinking, analysis paralysis, that's how you counteract your soulmate, because you actually help them move forward and see things on a deeper level. I'm going to read from the book. I don't want to tell you anything wrong there, but it's number 44. It's in the reverse. So let's see. When you reduce it, 4 plus 4 is 8, which is the number of the self. Okay? Remember to build a solid foundation for yourself before you meet your counterpart. Number 44, strategy, being analytical and logical. I mean, that's what your whole reading's been about, Cancer. That's so crazy. I love that they gave you the exact card. Now, the protection message is, you might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Like false assumptions like, well, I've not met anyone now, so I'm probably never going to meet anyone, so I may as well give up. That's a false assumption, okay, which actually perpetuates the cycle and keeps you in that cycle of not receiving love. If you feel like you're not going to receive love, you're right, because you lose the motivation, the drive to find it. But if you feel like you will receive love, then you're also right, because you'll put yourself in circumstances where you can meet the person you're meant to be in the path of. But remember, what is meant for you will never pass you by. You will always be put in the path of that person if you're meant to find them this lifetime, which looks like you are. So it says here, give your mind a rest. Do something creative. Exercise or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses and you'll have your aha moment, which will bring you new clarity. Okay? So as I said, your soul contract in this lifetime, Cancer, before you meet your soulmate, was to have a breakthrough in clarity, something like an epiphany. There was meant to be something where you have a major breakthrough where you can see things clearly, and then actually your soulmate comes on in with that Ace of Cups, divinely guided. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates. I'm just going to give you a trinket. Thank you so much for it, guys, great angels. Okay, we have, okay, so we've got an angel. Now, Virgo also got an angel there, but angel there, so you're protected, you're being guided on your way to finding your soulmate if you have not found your soulmate already. But if you have found your soulmate, then your guides are watching over you. Also, it's an angel with a little clown face, so it is a reminder to have fun within the union. Make sure there's a balance between work and play here as well, but make sure you have fun. Words like this. They want it on the High Priestess. Deep down, you know that you're being guided. Trust the process. Okay, and we also have the key. Now the key is basically a breakthrough, the door unlocking. You hold the key to somebody's heart, then they've got yours. But we've got also planetary alignments here. So the stars, the planets are aligning to bring you what you need, but also know that it comes with a breakthrough. This is what they keep giving me. It comes with a breakthrough. There is an epiphany or a breakthrough moment right before you meet your soulmate. So whether you've met your soulmate, you've experienced your breakthrough, and then you've experienced your soulmate energy, or whether you have yet to experience your breakthrough, it all starts with that. Okay? So whether it's a new idea that allows you to be financially very, very successful and build a solid foundation, whether it is finding out a major truth in a relationship that is making you feel like you're not worthy, or making you feel like you always have to work for the relationship and it's not reciprocal, it's not balanced. They want you to bring balance and stability to your relationships. Okay? If you're at a stalemate with somebody and they're not it's not working, then you have to find the balance and find that breakthrough point where you walk away and say, I deserve something better. They either change their energy to meet you in the same frequency, or you walk away from them and you find something better, Cancer. That's just the way it works. They want it on the Ace of Air. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, Cancer, all you have to do is complete something in the month of August. Whether it's a bill to be paid, whether it's clean out that closet or the garage, whether it's change the battery in your fire alarm that's been beeping, whether it is change a light bulb. Whatever it is that's been sitting on your shoulders that you've been meaning to do, complete it at some point in August. Also, if you could spend some wonderful time by yourself and enjoy your own company. Now, we can be alone a lot of the time. Solitary creatures who are doing things day to day. For example, making dinner, all by yourself, or sitting there aimlessly flicking through the TV going, oh, what shall I watch tonight? Whatever. You can be solitary and you can feel like you're just on autopilot. I want you to indulge in your own company. I really want you to go, you know what, on Thursday, I'm going to sit in front of the TV and I'm going to watch my favorite movie. I'm going to make popcorn. I'm going to get my favorite wine. I'm going to cozy up under my favorite blanket. And I'm just going to really enjoy me for the night. Okay, that's the energy that I'm hoping for. So if you could spend some time in your own company, whether it's going off to a gallery or being on the sofa watching a movie, then just experience that. You don't have to tell the collective about it if you do not wish to. Just write the word completed in the comments box below, and I'll gravitate towards a subscriber on the 27th of August, and I'll announce the winner then in a video only, okay, video upload. Now, as I was just talking just then, they were showing me a postcard with a stamp on it, okay? So either you just received a postcard from someone. I mean, I know there's a lot of restrictions around the world right now, so people are traveling and sending postcards may be very slim, but if that's you, there's something in this message for you. It could also mean that you're going to hear news from abroad or from another country, something like that, or perhaps your person is from abroad and sending you some news or a message or something like that, because postcards are basically news from abroad. So please take it as it resonates. There could be some sort of news coming on in. It doesn't have to be connected to your soulmate. It could be connected to work or to friends or whatever. But they just showed me that. Okay. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians. Love and light.